Welcome back viewers, this is Steven from VggRC here, and today I'm gonna show you a build that's
It's over $9,000!
Yes, it's a classy move from Dragon Ball Z, but I like this. It's pretty catchy, so I put it in. So first of all, this build is about $15,000. I know that's really crazy, it's just overkill, no one's gonna build it, but I know some people who actually spend this kind of money on just a gaming PC, not even a workstation, just a gaming, because they think they can get the best quality squeezed out of all the parts here, which will allow it to go perform crazy amount of gaming or any kind of workload with no lag. For overall, I have Intel CPU, we have Asus motherboard, you have 32GB of RAM, you have a full SSD, and you have a dual SLI NVIDIA graphic card, and you have full super tower case, 1500 watts power supply, and an optical drive in Windows 7 Ultimate. I know Windows 8 and 8.1 Pro is sometimes better for booting and some software, but since it's for gaming only, Windows 7 supports way more games and better quality, so I went with this. Let's get into details. We have Intel's Core i7 4790K processor coming in at $365, and this is the Devil's Canyon, the best CPU out in the market right now, and data with the 64-bit. The base speed is 4 GHz, and you can overclock up to 5.5 to 6 GHz if you actually wish to do it. It is amazing. It takes so low energy consumption. It's crazy. It takes only 88 watts. Other CPUs I know Intel or AMD takes 120 to 160 to even 200 watts, but it's only 88. And even if you overclock, it won't take more than 100 to 150 watts, which is crazy, and it's very energy efficient. For cooler, I went with NZXT Kraken X60. I know there's the updated version called NZXT's Kraken X61, but their price is quite different. X61 is quite like $50 expensive, but the quality is nearly the same. It is same liquid cooler, same 2080mm fan and everything, but the thing is, X61 has a little more, I believe one more loop in the liquid cooling system. It allows to go maybe a couple of degrees lower, but I don't think it's worth it spending $50 more. I know this is an overkill build, but I just be sensitive about it, right? For motherboard, we have Asus Z97 Deluxe ATX LG50 motherboard coming in at $429. This is deluxe, literally. They don't call it just a deluxe motherboard for nothing. It has onboard 7.1 surround sound system, and it is LG50 chipset is Intel Z97. I mean, it sports 4th and 5th generation CPU from Intel, which is Haswell and has a refreshed Devil's Canyon. And it has 4 memory slots, and it supports memory DDR3 with 1333 up to 3300, which we'll be using is 2800, but it's still plenty. It supports RAID. It has onboard video depending on the CPU. It supports Crossfire and SLI. It has 6 SATA 6 cable and 2 SATA Express, and it has onboard USB 3.0 headers. This is just the best. I'm not gonna say anymore because it's based on your opinion to what you choose you think is the best, but I wanted this because it's just the best of the best motherboard out there beside Asus Maximus series. For RAM, we have G.Skills 32GB of DDR3 RAM. It comes in $1,765. Yes, you heard me, it's $1,765. It's crazy for RAM, but the reason I chose this, first of all, it's DDR3 2800. It means if you overclock it with a custom cooler, you can go up to 3300. The fastest RAM in the world. It's 32GB. It means it's capable of doing literally like a video rendering to playing game to having multitask everything you'll ever need. It has heat spreader, which is good, and this is Trident X series. Very reliable, very strong, and very solid RAM. For hard drive, we have Intel's 800GB of SSD DC S3500 series. We have 4. Yes, you heard me, 4 of these SSDs. Because first of all, I'm gonna put 2 SSD for RAID 0 configuration and then other 2 for RAID 1. Because since there's 800GB times 4 is 2400 2400 gigabyte of storage. Is 2.4 terabyte of pure SSD. It's crazy. Each SSD comes in $865, so you can calculate the total. I'm not gonna do it right now. I don't have a calculator with me, but it's crazy. It's pretty cheap considering its quality. It's a 93 cents per gigabyte, which is not that bad, but not also very good. So that's about it for this SSD. It's just crazy. It's just amazing for gamer and computer enthusiasts because it's literally lasts a couple of years with no problem. Now, for a graphic card, this is where we get overpowered. We have dual EVGA's GeForce GTX Titan Z 12GB super clocked video card. Super clocked means they comes pre-overclocked, which means it can go beyond its original capacity, which is crazy. Each comes in at $3,410. Yes, I know. Usually Titan Z costs $3,000, but since it's a pre-overclocked, super clocked EVGA, it comes at $3,410. Total comes at $6,820. Crazy amount of graphic card, but this is one of the most strongest single graphic card out there. I'm pretty sure this, although this card is one of the strongest, it cannot handle 3-way 4K monitor because our technology is not good enough to do that. It is 12GB memory, GDDR5, and core clock is 732 MHz. It is not fastest, but it's one of the best. It has 267mm length. That means you need to have a very not enough space for the graphic card to fit in. So it's crazy. It has one DVI-D dual link. It has one DVI-I dual link. It has one display port. It's one HDMI. It's just a crazy build I'm going with this, so I just wanted this. There's no denying about this, so you just can't just go with it, okay? You're not gonna build this anyway. For case, since you had to go overpower everything, I should also put some more money in Corsair. I spoiled it already. Anyway, it's Corsair's 900D Super Tower. It's the most tallest and biggest case I've ever seen in my life besides supercomputer cases. It is 900D, that means the biggest case out there. It is ATX full tower, but that's not even the proper way to say it. It says Super Tower. It's freaking high. The video card length is 500mm maximum, which is plenty of space. The dimension of this thing is 650mm by 2051mm by 690mm. It's crazy. That's about it for this case. There's nothing more amazing. It's just the Obsidian series. I mean, it's a very clean and modern looking. Although a lot of people won't like the square box type shape, but I like it. It's pretty good. It's the biggest tower and biggest case out there right now. For power supply, we have Corsair's AX1500i, 1500 watts, 80 plus titanium certified, fully modular ATX power supply. It is 80 plus titanium. It means it has very less amount of wasting energy. It's high efficiency, and this 1500 watts, so you can overclock as much as you want your graphic card, your RAM, your CPU, anything you want. It is full modular. That means you can it's 100%. You can just plug it in, pull it out if you don't need it. It's full mod. Yeah, that's it. Basically, it is 94% efficiency, which is crazy for a power supply. There's one fan, of course. It doesn't have 2 or 3, but remember, I'm not a Corsair fan, but this power supply has got me hooked. This is one of the best power supply I've seen for a couple of months right now, and it comes in $500. Okay, for Optical Drive, I was like, yeah, you're going everything overkill, so let's just go to overkill too, right? So I went with I-O's Magic 1PD1 Blu-ray-DVD-CD writer, coming in at $180. Now, CD-ROM speed for this is 48x CDR is 48x, CDRW is 24x, and DVD-ROM is 16x, DVD-R is 16x, 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 16x. It's just best. It's the best optical drive you can get right now, and it is. I never actually heard of this company before, but when I look at the reviews and stuff, the people loved this optical drive. They say it's so fast, it's so reliable, it makes such a quiet noise, so they won't even feel it and hear it coming out from its socket. Now, for final but not the least, we have the operating system. I already spoiled it in the beginning of the video. It is Microsoft Windows 7 Ultimate SPM 64-bit edition. I could have gone with Windows 8 or in the 8.1 I told you guys before, but it's for gaming, and gamers prefer Windows 7 because of its DirectX 11 maybe support something like that. So I went with it, and that's about it. So total it comes in $14,150 total. It is crazy. Let's maybe go one more time overview. There's Intel Core i7-4790K processor, NZXT's Kraken X60, Asus Z97 Deluxe, G.Dot Skills China X Series 32GB, 4 Intel SSD DC S3500 Series 800GB, and 2 EVGA's G4 GTX Titan Z 12GB Super Clock, and your Corsair 900D, and Corsair's 1500 ATX watts ATX power supply. You have I-O Magic Optical Drive, and Windows 7 for operating system. So guys, this is this crazy build. I did it for just the fun of it, because like, I want to do something really extraordinary. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like button, leave a comment if you want me to do more video about something else or stuff. And if you liked it, if you want more content, please subscribe to my channel. It'll be amazing. And if you guys like to donate to my channel, be free to do it. Just contact me through my email or leave a comment. I'll give you my PayPal address and stuff so you can donate it. And if you do, I'll put your name and your username for credit in my next video. So yeah, so win-win. So I'll see you guys later. This is Steven from VggRC, and peace out guys, and I'll see you guys later.